Had to reboot the program just a moment ago, so I apologize if you joined us for about 20 seconds and then we had to make a change. I'm Dan Ramey, and welcome to the Friday edition of Litter Media Live on this May 17th of 2024. And I am flying solo today, and I thought, why not throw back a little bit to almost what this started as, starting on my own, informing you about what's going on in and around our communities. And of course, it's all good news that we share with you, and you always have an opportunity to follow along, whether it be on our website, littermedia.com, here on Facebook, also on Litter Media X, which is formerly Twitter, and our YouTube channel as well. So plenty of things to share with you there. Aaron Glandon, our normal producer, is out on assignment today at a ribbon cutting for the Matauqua Matauqua Ross County Park. They have that ribbon cutting today because they're getting ready for disc golf and a whole lot of other things going on at Matauqua. So details on that to follow on our YouTube channel. Mike Smith is covering high school softball activities in Athens later today, so that's where he is. So that's why you're stuck with good old Dan. Thank you again for joining us here on this Friday. Coming up in a moment, we'll take a look at news, but let's jump right to the weather for you today. We have a chance of rain coming to a close, but we'll still have the chance of shower activities a little bit later on as well, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. You can follow along on our website, littermedia.com. That's where you'll find this interactive weather map. Looking for a chance of showers again Saturday. Highs today and tomorrow, 75. Partly sunny skies for Sunday with a high of 78. But already the weather has changed up some plans. The Chillicothe High School graduation has been moved to 7:30 tomorrow. It was to be held tonight, Friday, but they're moving it on to Saturday evening. And that'll be at 7:30 tomorrow night at the Obadiah Harris Family Athletic Center. You won't want to miss that if you've got a graduate finding themselves getting that diploma tomorrow. So congratulations to all those kids. We were with some kids last night. We'll explain coming up in our newscast, which is just around the corner. But first, give me an opportunity, please, to tell you about our friends at, and I'm looking for it, here it is, Scioto Valley Dumpsters. You'll find them by calling 740-253-8389 or clicking on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com. It will take you right to their Facebook page where you can learn more about the services that they provide and also get the latest on what they're doing there, too. Sometimes it is demolition work, and sometimes it's cleanup work. And, of course, they always want to make sure they get a dumpster to you. 740-253-8389. News is next.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
At Rathkamp Financial, we offer customized investment solutions and superior client service. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365. 988. Save the number. Save a life. And to learn more about the Bean Foundation, created in the memory of Bryant Bean's butt, you can just click on this ad on our website, littermedia.com, and it will take you right to where you need to go to learn more about our friends at the Bean Foundation. Are you looking for a beer that satisfies your thirst and love of country? Armed Forces Brewing Company brews beer for patriots. Celebrate freedom with every sip. Armed Forces Brewing Company. Freedom never tasted so good. As we mentioned to you a moment ago, you can always go to our website, littermedia.com, to learn the latest on what's happening with news here locally. It's all good news, so we're going to share with you today. And, of course, you can follow us here on Facebook as well as our Litter Media X feed and YouTube as well. First up in news today, the kids at Washington Courthouse City Schools are going to eat for free next school year. The Board of Education unanimously voted to implement the USDA's Community Eligibility Provision Program for the 24-25 school year, providing free breakfast and lunch to all students regardless of their socioeconomic status. According to Superintendent Tom Bailey, this initiative not only simplifies the process for families, but it also eliminates the stigma sometimes associated with receiving free or reduced price meals. Now, recently in Washington, D.C., Adena local school 8th graders received a real surprise. There you see former Vice President Mike Pence meeting up with their group outside the U.S. Capitol. What a surprise for the kids to get a chance to shake hands and visit with one of our nation's former leaders. 3 Southern Ohio communities are among several that will be sharing $3.1 million in grants to support sustainable long-term cost and energy savings. The city of Jackson will receive $500,000 to replace 248 roadway lights with LED lighting. The project will yield an annual utility savings of 31%. Waverly will receive $32,626 to help them replace 46 street lights with LED lighting. The project will yield an annual utility savings of 65%. And over in Athens County, Gloucester will receive $371,205, replacing 314 street lights and 90 lights at the local ball fields with LED lighting. That project will yield an annual utility savings of 68%. The Ross County Veterans Honor Guard Memorial Day Cemetery schedule has been announced. They'll start the day in Grandview Cemetery at 9 a.m., then at St. Margaret's at 9:30. At 10 a.m., the Green Lawn Soldiers Circle. They'll move over to Green Lawn Soldiers Square at 10:15, and 10:45 at Floral Hills, 11:30 at Hallsville, and 12:15 at Roland. It'll certainly be a busy day for the Veterans Honor Guard, doing what they can to honor the memory of those who have passed on. Meanwhile, the Ross County American Legion Post 62 E-Board recently presented a $5,000 check to Joe Robb of Project Save a Warrior. SAW, as it's known, is an evidence-based intervention and active duty military returning veterans and first responders. That's who will benefit from this. A holistic approach integrating proven methods and a supportive community to address the challenges related to complex post-traumatic stress. SAW represents a heroic invitation for healing. Up in my old stomping grounds of Tays Valley, the senior parade will be next Thursday, May 23rd, celebrating the class of 2024. The parade will kick off at Tays Valley High School around 6:30 p.m. You can check out the map here on our screen, and you'll also find it in our Facebook news feed as well. 362 Pickaway Ross Career and Technology seniors received their career passports at VA Memorial Stadium last night, representing 10 area high schools, 2 online academies, and Ross County Christian Academy. The class also included a Skills USA state champion, and there you see the Student of the Year, and the former Miss Feast of the Flowering Moon and current Feast of the Flowering Moon queen. That one they just saw was my granddaughter Paradise, receiving her passport from Mike Throne. It was a great night last evening, and privileged and honored to get the opportunity to announce the kids' names and especially step up there and see with my granddaughter as well. So congratulations to all the kids. Speaking of the Feast of the Flowering Moon, it kicks off next Friday in Yaktangi Park and in part of downtown Chillicothe. It'll be fantastic, as always. And you can find information on their website, feastofthefloweringmoon.org. And also, tomorrow night, here you see, Emma Massey, who was part of that Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center group last night, receiving her career passport. She's the reigning queen. She has 1 week left in that reign. She'll be a part of the event tomorrow night, the Queen's Pageant. I'll be on hand to MC that event as well. In other news for you, the summer's course lineup has been announced for Cavalier University. Classes are offered for kindergarten through 5th grade beginning June 10th and running through the 13th for session number 1, then June 17th through 20th for session 2. Each day's classes run from 8:45 to 11:45 for both sessions. You can get information by sending any questions you have to joyce.bronlin@ccsd.us, or you can call 740-775-4250, extension 16115. A sign-up link will also be available soon. Details that you'll see here in our Facebook news feed as well. The Ohio Department of Commerce's Division of Securities is highlighting the increased prevalence of investor scams and providing guidance on how individuals can safeguard their finances. Ohioans lost more than $150 million last year to a variety of financial scams. You can check out their website story. Just go to littermedia.com. Get some helpful tips for safeguarding your financial nest egg. Couple of events going on across the Scioto Valley this evening. In fact, both of them right here in town we can tell you about. And that includes Swine and Stogies. This is at Creekside Occasion tonight at 6 p.m. And the event is hosted by the Cigar Band, raising money for the Good Samaritan Food Bank here in Ross County. Each ticket is $35 each, and that includes a smoked pork dinner, 2 drink tickets, and an after-dinner cigar. They'll have smoking arrangements for you there, too. Foothold International has a charity auction tonight at Double D's Auction House. That'll be at 6 p.m. The family-friendly event is to raise money for Foothold International's continuing efforts to serve the rural communities in Kenya. They do a fantastic job, and if you've never seen or heard about their story, go to our YouTube channel and just search Foothold International. We have several interviews that we've done with the folks who put this on, so if you want to participate and help them out tonight, they would certainly appreciate that. Good news released to us early today. Kappa's summer movie series features 10 films celebrating anniversary years. That includes Field of Dreams, Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder, Viva Las Vegas, which Chillicothe is mentioned in that movie, if you've never known that before. Others include The Third Man, Meet Me in St. Louis, Adam's Rib, also Double Indemnity, The Towering Inferno of 1974, and Chinatown, which also came out that same year. And another one that you might be familiar with, in fact, we talked about this program just yesterday, the 85th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. And that'll be shown August 17th and 18th. If you've never seen it on the big screen, here is your opportunity at the Kappa Summer Movie Series in Columbus at the beautiful Ohio Theater, downtown Columbus. Of course, you can find more details when you go to kappa.com. That's just some of the movies that they will have for you. And our road report today, here in Ross County, we're looking for work on a resurfacing project in US 35 between State Route 138 and the Fayette County line. That occurs daily for the duration of the project. The estimated completion of this will be this summer of 2024. All right, that's a look at what's making news for us today. We've got a lot of sports to share with you in a moment. We'll do so right after these words. Your trusted comfort advisor is Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If you've got an issue with those conditions in your home or your business, Accurate can help meet those needs. If you click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com, it will take you right to Accurate's website, which is AccurateHVAC.com for Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Sports is next.
Our financial lives have never been more complex, and some decisions just can't wait, which is why our K&B Mobility app gives you instant access to the financial tools you need wherever you are. Get a clear picture of all of your accounts, check your daily transactions, receive account alerts, and much more. So no matter where you are or what you are doing, you can make the best decisions for you and your financial goals. Download our Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
And you can apply for jobs at mcdonalds.com/careers and apply today.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Time to take a look at sports. I'm going to start with our high school roundup as we normally do. And of course, you can follow along as well on our website and check out the score page at littermedia.com. That's where you'll find some of the results here for you. Thursday's high school tournament scores, including some late game heroics and some upsets. Southwestern's Ashley Spence crushed a walk-off home run for a 7-6 district title win over Ironton. Colegrove's 1-0 win over Wellston softball snapped the Lady Rockets' 22-game winning streak. A two-time defending state softball champ Wheelersburg blasted Fairfield 15-2 for the D3 district crown. And top seed Unioto baseball had its season come to a close, falling 8-3 to Fairfield Union in the D2 sectional championship game. You can see all the scores and everything more on our website, which is littermedia.com. Fairfield Union won both the boys and girls Division II district track and field team championships Thursday at Meigs High School. More than a dozen schools competed at the Meigs meet, while schools in northern half of D2 for the Southeast District will have their finals at Washington Courthouse later this week. There you see the day one story from the Division III championships. Our Mike Smith caught up yesterday with the Unioto boys tennis doubles team, Lucas Haynes and Mason Thornsberry, after they advanced to the state tournament earlier this week. Now, the state tournament is next week, the 23rd and 24th, so Thursday and Friday of next week. You can hear what both players had to say in that conversation on our Litter Media X as well as Facebook page. And he also, while he was there, doing double duty, catching up with Matt Combs, the new basketball coach for the Unioto Shermans, about his coaching philosophy and what it takes to get deep into the postseason. Combs also told Mike Smith that he'll be keeping the duties of Unioto athletic director as well. Rio Grande softball managed just 2 hits and committed 4 errors, which led to 4 unearned runs and an 8-0 loss yesterday in the losers bracket elimination game and the Indianapolis bracket of the NAIA Softball Championship opening round. A good season for Rio Grande, and to reach the level that he did to the championship areas, that's pretty cool. So congratulations to the Red Storm on their season. The Reds jumped out to a 4-0 lead on the Dodgers last night on an electrifying night for this kid. Ely De La Cruz has really got it going. And here you see him stealing one of his 4 stolen bases last night. An incredible night for him. In fact, the Reds had a 7-0 lead going into the bottom of the 9th inning when the Dodgers scored a couple of runs late. But what a night for De La Cruz. Just absolutely incredible. Let me show you what he has done so far. This is just amazing. 30 stolen bases already, 21 hits. He's got 5 triples, and his percentages continue to just go on the fly. And last night they were talking about the fact that the The last time someone had stolen this many bases in the season through 44 games, a magic 44 number, by the way, was Eric Davis, who also used to wear number 44. What a night for De La Cruz, and the Reds picked up a win over the powerful Los Angeles Dodgers. They'll go at it again tonight in L.A., and the Cleveland Guardians return back to Cleveland after being on the road for several games. They find themselves in battle with the Minnesota Twins tonight, so it is a conference battle for them. I should say a divisional battle in the American League. All right, coming up in just a moment, we'll get you caught up to date with this date in history as we turn the clock back to 1943. But first, I want to tell you about our friends at Litter Quality Propane. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. 92 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Get more details at litterpropane.com. This date in history on the way next.
It's time to get serious about your lawn. It's time to step up to the best mower brand money can buy. For nearly 4 decades, Skag has been the easy choice for lawn care professionals. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best when it comes to mowing your lawn. There's sure to be a Skag model that's perfect for your yard, big or small. Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Visit your local Skag dealer today. Skag, simply the best.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652. Litter Media Live brought to you in part by Classic Brands as well as Haynes Total Health Care Center, celebrating 50 years of serving the chiropractic, physical therapy, and nutritional needs of our community. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at lettermedia.com, and it'll take you right to their website to learn more about Haynes Total Health Care Center. That web address is hayneshealth.com. On to this date in history, 1943. Here you see the crew of the Memphis Belle, one of the group of American bombers based in Britain, becoming one of the first B-17 crews to complete 25 missions over Europe and return to the United States. The Memphis Belle performed its 25th and last mission in a bombing raid against Lorient in Germany submarine base. So congratulations to the folks in the Memphis Belle. If you didn't get a chance to see the movies and read history about the Memphis Belle, and if I'm not mistaken, it's also over at the Air Force Museum at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, if you've not been over to check that out as well. I always wanted to go to the Air Force Museum as an adult. I did get to go as a kid. My big brother Jim, who was indeed a mentor to me, took me to the Air Force Museum back when I was, I think in the 6th grade. And then we took Dan Jr. when he was little, and then I hadn't been back for a long time. Got it a couple of years ago. Had the opportunity to go with my son to see the plane that he worked on. And he spent 6 years in the Air Force. It was kind of cool to get a chance to finally see it from his perspective as a member of the U.S. Air Force. That's it for today's program. Thank you so much for spending time with me as we threw back to the old studio style here at our Litter Media Studios at the Litter Loft. Coming up, we've got something we're going to be doing tomorrow for the Eagle Endurance Challenge. This will be taking place tomorrow morning. Our Aaron Glandon will be out on assignment for that. I'll be there as well, but then pulling some double duty, heading back to Chillicothe to MC the Feast of the Flowering Moon Queen's Pageant. That pageant gets underway tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the younger kids, the Princess Pageant. They'll have 2 sessions, one at 1 o'clock in the Majestic Theater, another at 2:30, and then the older girls for the Queen's Pageant will take place about 6 p.m. So if you want to be in the audience for that, we more than welcome you to do so. There is a slight charge to get in. I can't remember the exact charge, but it's usually no more than $2. So if you want to participate in that, that is tomorrow evening. Of course, if you missed our news at the top of the hour when we were talking about the weather, Chillicothe High School has moved its graduation from tonight to tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. at the Obadiah Harris Athletic Complex Center. So for Aaron Glandon and Mike Smith, both of whom are on assignment today, I'm Dan Ramey. They'll be back with you on Monday with another edition of Litter Media Live. Thanks for watching.